Maisie's toy. That can I tell
Carol, morning. No more ghost apples.
No, you
you something very weird that happened this morning?
What?
Right. So I got up, I had a shave, I had a shower, got fully dressed.
Where is this going?
Yeah, where is this going?
I know where it's
got
going.
fully dressed. Thought, oh, hold on a minute, I'll just check the clock. 1:15 midnight. Went
Which,
back-
if anybody
got-
who knows Dan, is like 3 hours before he normally has to wake up.
So I got entirely undressed and then went back to bed for another 3 hours and then had a second shower. So I'm Johnny 2 showers this morning.
You're super clean.
Yes,
Did you
incredibly
manage to get
clean.
back to sleep?
Yeah, straight away. I literally went, oh no. And then
It's years since I've done that.
Oh,
So annoying, though.
horrible feeling. That is
But
really horrible.
then I turned it into positive, thought bonus sleep.
Yep,
Oh, there you go.
big
Let's get
bonus
back in
sleep.
there.
Come on,
So I feel surprisingly perky this morning.
you?
Yeah.
Do you have a message for the Manchester United fans after last night? Then let's turn this into a positive.
It's only halfway through, Sally.
It's half-time in their Champions League match. There you go. That's all we needed to hear. Night to forget for Manchester United. They lost the first leg of their... I'd like to inhale all of that stuff. I know that's going on in stables all over the land this morning.
That's why you sit here, Sally.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Are we going to have another go at that or not?
No.
No, we're not going to bother. Okay.
Let's share some joy from Borussia Dortmund's Jadon Sancho,
go on then, yeah.
shall we? Turns to his home city of London to play Tottenham at Wembley in the Champions League. He got away with it almost,
Yeah,
apart from the fact that we're
9% did
talking about it on
Yeah,
BBC
on
One.
national television.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Thank you very much. Go and try and find that.
Would you like to go and see
That
if I found
interview that we
Andy?
lost somewhere.
Lost in the smoke in the stable.
There is a warning today about the fire risk from faulty household electrical appliances, especially if they're not registered. Steph is having a look at this. And what sort of appliances are you talking about, Monique?
Well, you know when you buy an electrical item,
Yeah.
whatever it might be, big or small, and often it comes with paperwork and there's something for you to fill in and send back to the manufacturer.
I always forget to do that.
Yeah, shock horror, not that many people do it. And that is the problem, because it then makes it difficult for manufacturers to contact you if there are any problems. So Electrical Safety First have worked out that we have around, on average, 15 electrical items in our house. Obviously, some will have more, some will have less. And on average, 2/3 of those items haven't been registered with a manufacturer, which means there is on this. In England and Wales, there were over 2,000 fires caused by electrical defaults last year. And some of these would have been because of faults known to the manufacturer, but they're not able to tell the customers who had them. As I say, the biggest problem is about it.
And what do you do? I mean, if you haven't registered, can you register now?
Yes, you can. So there's several things.
On my desk, waiting.
Have you waiting to be done? And then that is the problem. About your tumble dryer or whatever.
Toaster for about 10 years, still going strong, that toaster.
Good.
Never
Well, as I
registered.
say, it's not.
It's worth
the.
Good thing to think about.
Yeah.
That's what it's for. It's the toaster that I bought. Right, I shall fill it out when I get
There we go.
home.
You and your toasters.
There you go, I'm a 10-year toaster, me.
Let's catch up on the weather this morning. And Carol, you've been talking to us about this beautiful ghost apple, but I think we'll probably see it later again. Morning.
Yes, indeed. Good morning.
You know.
No, hold back and
Yep.
slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, that's just.
That's
where we're very different.
That's my approach. OK, so fresh air, exercise, not a screen in sight. Gardening might be just the perfect activity for children and teenagers, but getting them to start is not always easy.
Every year, the Royal Horticultural Society awards prizes to the schools and teachers who do the most to encourage gardening. Our very own Graham Satchell is at a school in Norfolk and getting his green fingers out. Morning, Graham.
Morning. My company will need to pay. Will I still be able to fly people and/or goods between the EU and the UK? Do you have the answer to these questions? Bring your tone in this interview, because you keep going on about a deal, a deal, a deal. Does that mean there's no deal is now taken off the table?
No, I mean
A little bit later on this morning, we're going to be hearing from Bob Wilson, a great goalkeeper who is going to be sharing his memories of Gordon Banks. And there's loads of tributes in the papers today, all over social media. And there's one in particular that really stood out, isn't it?
This is from a journalist called Lee Marlowe, who once asked Gordon for some advice for his young son and aspiring goalie, Lucas.
It probably tells you all you need to know about the sort of man that Gordon Banks was. He was always kind, he was humble, but in everything, and will be sentenced in June later this year. 44 days to go until we are due to leave the European Union. Businesses are saying they're being hung out to dry by uncertainty of what a no deal could mean. Who's been saying this morning?
It's the Brit highlighting why this is so important.
So thank you, and we'll see you later. Thanks so much.
Downing Street are still refusing to comment on a report that the UK's chief Brexit negotiator was overheard revealing the Prime Minister's plans in a bar in Brussels.
Ollie Robbins is reported to have said that MPs will be given 2 options in March: to back the Prime Minister's revised withdrawal agreement or to face a lengthy delay to the process, keeping us in the EU for longer.
Our political
Interesting. So it was the language used, was it, that was the thing should be changed, Dan? Because obviously, you know, it has an impact on people, doesn't it? If they don't understand a diagnosis, for example, or maybe, I don't know, medicine that they're being given.
That's right, response, because there's such a huge range of learning disabilities, aren't there?
That's right. So the train.
What would your message be to nurses, doctors, other people in a medical environment about how they speak to you?
Numbers you can see in the chart, but we could hit 14 or 15 anywhere from East Wales over in the direction of London. Now, Lou's been talking about these ghost apples. What are they? Well, first of all, they were named and discovered, if you like, by this gentleman here, Andrew from Michigan. And you can see it is just an apple with a nice shell around it. Now, for that to happen, what you do need is freezing rain. Freezing rain will freeze on impact on its object, in this case an apple, and water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. Now, the apple inside this freezes at minus 2.22 Celsius. So if the temperature continues to drop, say to -5, what will happen is the apple inside this ice will start to rot and decompose. Then as the temperature rises, remember freezing point of the apple is minus 2.22, it will start to thaw a little bit and all its contents will dribble out the bottom, leaving this perfect glass apple shape that is then empty, rather like a Christmas decoration, Lou and Dan.
The thing is, I've been watching all morning to think, how can I recreate this at home? I mean, I clearly can't. Carol.
It's worth a try though, Lou. Get it down to minus 2.22 to freeze the apple and then -5 to let it drop out.
Yeah.
You never know.
Easy, easy, easy. It's absolutely brilliant. I really loved it. Thank you to you and to Andrew from Michigan as well. Thanks, Carol.
On an update next week, I want you in a lab coat.
Well, I'm going to try it with a
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. Anyone? Anyone out there?
Maybe the
Freezing
same
point
as
of
an
a
apple,
raspberry?
but
Maybe,
who knows?
Maybe it is. 8:21, good morning. You're watching Breakfast from the BBC. Loads still to come on the programme. We're going to talk horse racing because it gets back underway later. It's been suspended for 6 days since last Thursday after the outbreak of equine flu.
So today's meetings will take place, but under strict controls in an effort to prevent the spread of the virus. We can join Lucy Vladev, who's at Plumpton Racecourse in East Sussex, where I expect they're looking forward to today, aren't they? Morning. Just watching that goal that save over and over again, it's just sort of mesmerising.
And you hear from Bob there the sort of detail of how he got there, the agility. And then I remember speaking to Gordon Banks about it many times, and he always said, well, I just sort of threw myself on the floor and flicked it up over the crossbar. So he always played it down. Yeah. And everyone else, including Pele himself, would say what a wonderful piece of agility it was, and just a great bit of goalkeeping.
Yeah.
But a great man on and off the pitch, Gordon Banks.
Absolutely brilliant. We might have to play it again, as well as the other favourite thing on the programme, of course, has been the apple.
You can't go
I
down
know
the
I can't have the apple anymore, can I, Carol? Morning, no more ghost apples.
No, you have to watch it now, player now, Lou. Good morning.